because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Alabama, 380.
Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Gold bandit.
Legit.
Regular.
Can't cover all three.
Hey, gold 66.
Brady gonna look to throw, and he fends him off.
Oh,
letting one go deep here for Gronk.
Go get that shit.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch code. 54. Go. So.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And
I had
maybe the turning point they need.
Picked
off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Right at the center.
Two scoring in here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting up and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been great. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
81.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Brady going to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Legit.
Orange. Let's go.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Can't stop all of them.
Brady now on 1st down. He throws it right side to White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Brady again. And that's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense in overtime to put him in the red zone. That was huge.
I like your description there because when you get an explosion play, now people are really...
back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends.
They definitely gonna have that Brady geeked up on that pat when they update the dates Thursday.
We won't back ends.
That shit.
They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up. The cake up. Raise up or make us do something. We don't want to bite down on you. Right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Y'all gotta treat it like forges. It sound like oh when I scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you broke them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin and the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spin a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the...
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
See what you're working with, Vince.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Send it there, you bum.
Hold on, let me watch this right quick. Let me see.
First down, Rivers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on is sometimes beat that double coverage.
Yeah. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play.
Nate Andre from he stay up here with me.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing.
He just not getting back into the bad shit.
Mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can
I just lost the
rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd.
He got his schemes.
Man, tell him about that shit. That shit, man, unbelievable. But you want to bet, Oliver? You got 7 points, bro. What you want to bet? You got 7 points. What you want to bet?
Bet 5. That's what you want to do.
And
I'll give you no 7 points.
Down to force the incompletion to set up 4th.
You know, like, I wouldn't give a fuck. We bet $1, boy. You know, I hate to lose, but I lose that dollar, I'm like, fuck, bro, I lost that deal.
The punt team don't be found on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
You ready, nigga?
They're indeed going.
Hold on, let me see. Let me watch this little first quarter right quick.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Alright,
yeah. I'm sure man working with something.
12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run.
Man, they know the Chiefs, man, they beat they down.
First down.
Of course.
Yeah, both of the teams got raw.
Both of the teams got raw.
The Chiefs, man, they kept trying to double team Gronk and blitz at the same time. They left the middle wide open. That's why the small little white boy kept getting that shit open in the middle.
It's Gordon.
Because the white boy ain't like that. So they thought that worked.
He ain't like that. Who? Edelman? You crazy.
Now, not Edelman, the other cracker, 15.
That's what I'm talking about, Edelman.
But we're
They talking about Edelman. Oh, yeah, Edelman.
rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
These back-to-back
Edelman playing for any other team, he'll be
something up downfield in a later sequence.
He played for the Rams. He was straight at the Rams.
Starts to draw the defense
he
closer to the line of scrimmage.
mediocre, but he raw out on paper.
Show this swing pass, show this check down.
Belichick, man. He know how to read players, and he know what to do with them. Look at that nigga Cordell Patterson. Nigga was a bum at the Raiders.
The first down throw here for Rivers.
And Barry got his ass bombed up.
That's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To the air again here, Rivers.
I got a playbook and all already.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Keep it skinny. Hey, Delta! Yo, Rocket!
On third down, Rivers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Michael Bannon in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
They're gonna put it on.
Alright, yo.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Black, come on.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And incomplete to open things up.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Out. 46 down, man, 5-4.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Are you ready for the new shit, Alan?
10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go. 180.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Alan, you good?
Safety valve here. That's complete.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Tate's got it. He's at the 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Philadelphia.
Know who to stop him now.
Golden Tate, 70 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Chargers offense returns to the field, and earlier, Charles, you and I were talking about Phillip Rivers and his season and his age and all of that, but if you look at the Chargers season, yes, they fell short against the Patriots, but they had a pretty good year.
To put it mildly, I mean, can you imagine finishing 12-4? And not only did they not win their division championship, they ended up being seeded number 5 in the playoffs and had to go on the road twice.
Yeah, baby.
Won at Baltimore, lost in New England. 12-4 usually gets you at least one home field game. Didn't even happen, yet they were managing to win a playoff game and serving notice to the rest of the league. They plan to be around in 2019.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Come on. He's moving, boys, moving. Check. Hey, Rocket. 12.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Come on. Hey, Rocket. White.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, you
12.
You're a bad catch.
0. White. Shoot.
You ready, Oliver?
Ready, hot.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. And we'll see what the decision is here as they've got a 4th and 1 coming up. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down.
Hey, Delta! Okay. Delta!
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Shaq, go get in the tub.
Get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on
No.
4th and 1.
Wash your face. Pick that up right there. Yo, stop playing.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Hey, go orange. Orange.
Rivers.
Bro,
One that's
what are you trying to
intercepted.
do?
Rasul Douglas picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. This guy spent 5 years as a Charger, Darren Sproles. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
I ain't going to
the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cluster.
Rivers on 1st down. And Green with a catch left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Rivers going deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. What?
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Yeah, Vanna. Okay.
0.
What shot they give her, man?
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
What'd you say?
But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point.
That one thing about beer, though, I need to be dialing up some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the goal line. Darren Sproles. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darren Sproles.
That was almost all. I don't put my camera on.
100 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
I'll play with your ass all the way left.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Operating from the gun.
Sean, you washed your face? That stuff off?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Zero. White.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And his throw here is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Keep it skinny.
Again, it's Rivers. And that will be incomplete as well. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Wait, Cheyenne?
Ready. Buffalo.
I got water on my hands.
No, leave that alone. Wait, Mommy gonna do it in a minute. Wait.
White. Brown. Green high.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little late. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, the defense did their job, and then boom.
Hey, Biz, when you got a nigga who got all the schemes, all the glitchy shit, it's gonna be hard to beat.
They did. They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Damn, that shit open shit up. Like, them niggas ain't, they don't know who to cover.
And this will be a touchback.
This shit open shit up. Why like that?
The Charger offense making their way back out there. And last time out, went for
Talk about that 2 tight ends.
it over, gave them great field position.
Yeah, that 2 tight end, 2 running back shit.
They've got to recover here, Charles.
Yeah,
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of
Mitch,
events, right?
That shit set up Mitch matches.
Go for it on 4th
I see that shit. Naked out there.
Showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Hey, go orange.
On 1st down, Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Long in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Here you go, man.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Red Delta! Hey, go orange. Orange.
2nd down, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. 3rd down here.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Orange. Hey!
3rd and long for Rivers. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Corey Legion, busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Hang in there now. Lose 5-7. Lose 5-7. Here we go. Here we go. 120.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, a 16-yard touchdown.
Let's go.
And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
We're here just chilling.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
What time it is?
Elliott good on the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Chargers. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Load it! Load it!
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Nigel Bradham brings him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to...
There goes Melvin Gordon. The 40, the 20, 10.
Nigga had about 10 linemen out there.
In for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
81.
Now Wentz on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Yeah, Rock. Come on. Light.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He sets to fire deep. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Hey, Rocket.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly shifted from the offense taking the shot to the defense knocking it away, and now they feel like they might be in control.
On third down, Rivers. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Mike Bennett in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Donnie Jones now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Sproles, the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Gonna look deep for... This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more. Elliott now to kick this one away.
What, baby?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Yeah.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Watch 17. Watch. Hey! White! Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. 12. Q. Hey, go orange. Orange.
First down, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Keep it skinny. Hey. 12. 0.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Michael Bannon getting him once again. His third sack of the afternoon.
Let's go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
White. Hey. White. Wider.
From the gun, Rivers. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Henry. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, get your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
In need of a conversion on third down. And a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
White.
From the gun, Rivers. Allen's got it over the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the...
Okay, Mommy. Isn't that a first thing that Hold on.
Pulling up in that new
toy. Nah,
the
this is
wrist
for
on
you,
that
Dada.
boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy. I'm waving at you, boy.
You heard that?
Ran off on the
You heard that?
like true boy.
Wait, I gotta
Imagine
tell you
boy.
something.
You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking that I did.
That's why I tell you.
These ain't the same type of
I
hits,
put it
boy.
on her.